poll asking what should happen to old movies and TV shows that contain racist, sexist, or homophobic content. Me, personally, I would say nothing. Just leave them unedited. Who cares? If the content isn't for you, you don't have to watch it. Nobody's forcing this stuff on you. Not in the same way that, say, for instance, woke agendas are being forced in every mainstream film nowadays, apart from maybe one or two off to the side. But one very interesting thing, if you scroll down to the graphics they've got here, you can see they've compared the responses from Britons to BAME individuals. And as you can see there, apart from two choices, Britons overall seem to be much less eager to censor these sorts of old programs and other such things. So only 10% of Britons said that they shouldn't be available at all, as opposed to 27% of BAME. 6% said they should only be available if their content is removed, whereas BAME were 13%. The only ones where we got a higher percentage was should be available unedited and without a warning label about the content, which was 12%, which I would have hoped to have been much higher, but okay. And the only other one was should be available unedited, but proceeded with a warning about the content, got 60%. And, you know, that shows to me that the English are still trying to be fair and still trying to, you know, give ground, but I think that giving that ground over just allows more room for people who want to advocate for this sort of censorship.
I think of a whole different reason why this could be like this. And a simple reason that many of the Britons remember Alf Garnett and watched Alf Garnett and found it funny, or Love Thy Neighbour. Many of the Black, Asian, ethnic minorities weren't even in the country. So if they're being asked the question, do you think we should show this old program that's racist and homophobic? What a leading question that is. So the answer is, of course, is going to be, no, you shouldn't be showing that. But the British people are going, oh, I remember Dad's Army. I remember it ain't half hot mum.
So, supposedly, it's Blackadder as well that they're going to be putting some warnings ahead of.
All depends on how you ask the question. If these people have never heard of these programs, why would they want a homophobic, racist program?
That's an excellent point, actually. I hadn't considered that they probably are asking. I mean, it is YouGov, so they're definitely asking leading questions.
Are they, right? I don't even know. I've heard of YouGov. I have no idea.
YouGov,
they're slant of anything.
They're very slimy. I believe that if you've shown yourself to answer in one very particular direction, perhaps a more conservative direction, they're less likely to email you for potential future surveys. So
all depends who's funding them. You know, I've done quite a bit of reading on these sort of things where when you hire someone, not just YouGov, but other examples, you're hiring them because you want an outcome. You know what you want them to prove. And as a good business, they'll go out and get you what you want. So it's not fraud, but they will twist it and ask the questions and lead to get what you want because you're paying my wages. Of course they're going to do that. I would do that. That's why I don't trust many of these things.
Most of these YouGov polls there was a run of them where they all had I think it was 71% in favour of obviously what the government wanted to be in favour of, and it's very suspicious, one after the other. They all came out 71% say, 71% say, 71% say. So it is very good to sort of cast a suspicious eye on these sorts of surveys.